In the conflicts leading up to the 20th century, death tolls were a common way to measure the loss of humanity. These wars shown here were said to be the extent of what disaster a war could cause. What they didn't expect, however, is a loss of humanity so large that it's hard to even visualize. But how did this happen? It all started here in Bosnia, Sarajevo in 1914, when the Archduke of Austria, Franz Ferdinand, was holding a motorcade through the city streets. Unbeknownst to him, however, were the 7 Bosniak nationalists trained to kill him through the means of a public assassination. These terrorists were called the Black Hand, and they were about to make the biggest decision in history. Situated near the Latin Bridge along the Franz Joseph Street, 2 of the Black Hand members, Mohammed and Vaso, stood next to a bank on the left side of the road. Upon the Duke's arrival, they tried to pull out a grenade, but they got cold feet and held back from throwing, later stating that a policeman stood near and would have intervened. Back at the scene, another terrorist, Neljako, situated himself near the Miljaka River, armed with a grenade and an out-of-date cyanide pill. When the procession drove near, he threw his grenade at the front of the Archduke's vehicle. But due to the late pull of the grenade, it bounced off the car before detonating, hospitalizing 20 bystanders, but ultimately missing his target. In panic now, Neljako takes his out-of-date cyanide pill and tries to jump into the Miljaka River to make his escape. Unfortunately for him though, he broke his leg on impact, due to the dry summer evaporating the river to only be 13 centimeters deep. He was later taken into custody. Now at the town hall the motorcade zoomed off to, the Archduke was to give a speech to the people, but was too furious to follow through. "I came here on a visit, and I am greeted with bombs. It is outrageous." After this reception, Franz and his wife reprogrammed their route towards the Sarajevo hospital in favour of visiting the 20 wounded from the earlier bombing. But, due to poor communication, the driver of the Archduke's vehicle got separated from the rest and ended up back at the scene of the bombing while panic was still in the air. This mistake is what historians believe to be the leading cause of the following events. Out of sheer coincidence, the 4th terrorist, Gavrilo Princip, was eating near the local food shop thinking that the plan had failed, and to his surprise, he saw the Archduke's vehicle right outside and knew this was his last chance. Gavrilo simply approached the vehicle, took out his pistol, and the rest, as you know, was history.